Tony, Slick, Gino, and Tin. Boys Night Out. Magic 89.9. Back to Tony, Slick, Gino, and Tin. Boys Night Out.
Yes? Ano yun?
The Voice of Summer, Magic 89.9. Yeah, man. They're listening and watching. Sarap. Time is 21 past 6 o'clock. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Happy Mondays. It's Boy Night Out.
Dalawa naman tayong boys dito, Tones.
Yeah, well, just to be politically correct.
Kinalimutan mo na
One
ako.
boy,
I'm here, ah!
one boy and one girl. Yeah.
Sige, fine.
So, how's everyone doing? Hope you guys had a very,
Restful weekend?
restful weekend. It was extremely hot.
Sobra!
Heat index was in Metro, I think 42 to 43 to 55, I heard.
To 55?
In certain parts of the country. The heat index.
And it's gonna get worse, but it's usually like May is
May,
the hottest.
exactly. So, as I said, always rehydrate and try to stay out of the sun between the hours of 11. Is it 2 or 3, right? Those are
Mga 3, ganun.
till 3, yeah.
But even at kahit mga 4, it's
it's blazing hot.
It's gross.
Yeah.
Enough.
But how was your weekend? How's everything?
I hosted a wedding. Congratulations to the brand new Mr. and Mrs. Tan, Bri and Jem. Congratulations. Beautiful wedding. It was 420.
Oh, nice.
Sabi nila, may important daw yun. Pero ako, nag-work lang ako the whole day.
Was it in Sagada?
No! In the morning, I had
Kasi
taping
ang
for
dami
May
pumunta
Hype.
ng Sagada. Ha?
Talaga?
So many of my friends. I was like, what's happening on Sagada?
I haven't heard Sagada in a while.
Yeah, I'm like, what's in Sagada? Yung pala, that's where everyone goes during 420. I don't know why.
Di ko rin alam. Di ko gets.
I don't know, but yeah.
Di ko masyadong gets. Pero if you
Gino's still
celebrate
there and
420,
Slick. I don't know why,
First
but
of all,
they're still
Gino
there.
is in Japan.
Japan ba siya?
Nasa Japan siya.
Oh, shit, that
'Cause,
liar.
They're celebrating Alana's birthday. Your inaanak.
Oh, that's right.
She's turning 2.
That's-
Happy birthday, Alana
yeah,
B. So
yeah.
Gino's there with Colleen, with the 2 kids, and with his
Such
parents.
a bad godfather.
Oh, nga. Naanak mo yun. You weren't there in her birthday.
Wait, this year?
Yeah. Wala ka rin. Oh, yeah, this year. Oh.
Yeah, wala.
Wala ka nga. I was there.
I wasn't around. Yeah.
She's so cute. She's so big na.
I heard she's the feisty one.
Yeah. Super feisty.
Okay.
Super feisty.
Oh, great.
So, parang si Gino, he's thinking, okay, this is a vacation, but is it really a break? They have no yayas.
Well, they're in Japan, so...
And they have, his parents are there, so...
I think that being in Japan, where they really love to be
Yeah.
with the kids, it's a time of...
Plus Gino's parents.
And I really think, plus the parents. So I really think that this is a time whenever you don't have the yayas and the drivers to really appreciate the yayas and the yayos or whatever, and the drivers. When you come back.
I'm sure he does. I'm sure
Yeah.
Gino does.
Yeah.
Very, very much. Also, Mother's Day is coming up, so it's kind of like an advanced Mother's Day gift for Colleen as well. While Slick is not in Sagada, he is in Pangasinan.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
What's in Pangasinan?
There's a beach there.
Okay, so he's doing the beach thing.
Yeah, with Sam and Essa.
Okay,
They're
okay.
together. They're all there. While me and Tony, employees of the month.
Of course. I would never miss board work. You know,
Mag-Europe ka in a few weeks?
Next month. Next month naman.
May.
But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't trade this in.
Swear?
Well...
Not even for...
I don't know.
Wait, another one bites the dust. Another one of Tony's former flames is, expecting.
What? What the hell is this?
What the picture I sent you?
Sino? Oh!
Yeah. Another one bites the dust.
Okay. So I'm like a good luck
for her.
Chuck.
I mean, that was like 15 years ago, Tones.
I'm like good luck Chuck. So if you
Tagal na
are
nun.
single and you want to get married anytime soon, just hang around with me. You end up getting pregnant and getting married.
Test drive mo lang si Tones. Just for a couple of weeks.
It's not necessarily in that order, but you finally find the one, hopefully.
Tones, what if sa mga kakaganyan mo, I know you don't sleep around as much as you did back in the day, but like, what if you get someone pregnant? Did you ever think of what you'd do?
I think no, I never thought of that actually.
Talaga?
I
Nasa loob mo, ah.
I think because I'm always
Protected.
thanks to
as
Durex.
F.
Yeah. So
I mean,
but it is
a possibility.
It is a
And
possibility.
a condom, yeah, it's great, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's proven, but it's also not 100%.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to even. I don't know how to break it to my listeners, to our listeners. Nah.
Why would you have to leave? I mean, Gino has
I'd have
kids.
to leave. I'd have to leave.
Slick has a kid.
I see how they are.
leave.
I see them. They're disgruntled. They're so stressed.
Grabe naman yung disgruntled.
No, but I mean, it's part of it. It's part of parenthood. You know, it's not easy.
I mean, Gino's
You know,
kids
marriage
are
is
small.
marriage is a lot of work. Kids is overtime.
True.
Like I see the white hairs coming out of both of them,
That's well.
and I'm like, yo, that didn't happen when they were single.
I mean, they were also younger when they were single.
Oh yeah, but still, I mean, to it's not, as I always say, it's not raising children. It's how you nurture them. You have to nurture a child.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta watch and look after them and feed them.
Look at Gino. He's not a morning person, but he really wakes
But
up.
then he has
to bring
yayas,
out-
right?
Yeah, he does.
I don't believe in that.
You don't believe
I'm
in
gonna
yayas.
raise. Yeah, if I'm gonna have kids, like my own kids, I'd wanna be there.
super hands-on.
Yeah. Because
That's
how.
really hard. I have a cousin who
That's
does
how
that.
I was.
They
That's
have no yaya.
Yeah.
Ang hirap. It's admirable.
Actually-
so admirable. Oh, I could never.
I know someone who's was raised with a silver spoon.
Okay.
So she comes from a political family. So when she married a foreigner, the first thing that he said, no driver, no yaya.
Where they based?
Here now.
Ahibao.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who?
Off air. So
Damn.
and they have like, I won't say how many.
Uh,
That's how many kids they have. Yeah.
Sila lang.
Sila
It's
lang.
wild. I mean, it's wild enough
Wild.
to do that, but it's even wilder if you were used to a different life
No,
and then you're like,
it's totally different because you
Yeah.
never knew the gravity of taking care of one child. But when you have several children, zero yaya, and you were raised
yeah,
in
exactly.
a certain way.
Exactly.
Like you've
adjustment.
had a yaya
Yeah, my whole life.
30 years of your life. And I'm like, you don't know how it is to have no yaya,
I don't.
right?
No. Well, when I lived independently, I didn't have a
Yeah,
yaya
yeah.
then.
But I mean, you've always had someone around
yeah,
at beck and call, right? Whenever you needed someone, someone would be there. So
fine.
I want to be like that. But I really don't know how to break it to you guys if I ever had a...
So you leave radio.
Like-
Sure na.
Oh, no.
This is just 3 hours of your day.
I'd be so stressed.
And you live so near.
Yeah, but I those 3 hours are I think are so important.
That you have to lock in.
Yeah, I don't think I'd have the I don't even know, but I just see how other parents are, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, preparing everything. These are for those who don't have a yaya.
And you won't do it alone. You'd have a partner.
Well, well, we don't
What was
know.
that pause about?
We don't know if I would stay with that.
No, but I'm seeing
Yeah.
you now. You're imagining it. You're imagining life as a father. Is it something that sounds good to you?
Not really. Because I would have been a father many years ago, Tin.
If you had wanted.
Yeah, but I remember Big D, for those that used to listen to Magic maybe 20, 30 years ago.
Like 15 years ago, he was here.
Big Daddy Jake, but this is when he first became a father.
Okay.
I asked him, and he had no clue. It was unplanned pregnancy, and he goes, you know what? After having his first child, Gabe, was it Gabe? I think it's his first child. I'm not sure, but he said, you know what? You eventually just learn how to be
Gabby. Di ba Gabby?
Gabby. Okay, Gabby. I think he just said to me something along the lines where you just learn
Along
the
the way.
ropes along the way. You may not have any experience prior to it, but you just learn along the way. And and he was saying, and that's the same thing with being in a relationship. Like, I haven't been in one in a very long time, and he says, you just eventually learn along the way. And I was like, okay. And that's the one I said, okay, let's not have any kids.
Talaga? As in you're closing your doors?
I mean,
if it happens, it happens. But it's not something that you wish for. Ganyan.
exactly. Like, I want to be like Robert De Niro. 80 plus years.
Oh my
Al Pacino. Who's
That's not his first kid.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm going to wait till I'm really old.
You're lying. You're gonna wait till you're in your 80s before you have a kid?
Yeah, I'm still going to be on air.
How are you gonna run around and run after them?
I don't
Ayaw
know.
mo pa naman ng yaya.
Hopefully, I can biohack myself where metabolically, my body is not aging.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, they'll have AI or any kind of gadget for the human body to reverse the aging process of my insides.
Do you think that'll happen in our lifetime?
You know what? Anything's possible. With now that they're having chips implanted, cloning was almost impossible before. Now look at it. So I think anything is possible, but I'm really big on biohacking. That's the big thing right now. Everyone's trying to learn how to reverse the aging process, whether or not be chronologically, but metabolically.
Yeah.
Right? They're trying to eat healthier, trying to find out more information about the microbiomes, the gut health, and supplements and superfoods. I mean, there's so much stuff to look forward to in the future in terms of self-preservation. So
that's really what you're about then, huh?
yeah, now, yeah, because I see my friends deteriorating
Damn.
left
Sabi
and
yung
right.
word na deteriorating.
No, it's true though. You know what I mean? You gotta self-preserve. I want to live as healthy as long as possible. That's just me, because my dad's 80 plus, and I see how another side of the family really just didn't care. Smokers, drinkers, and YOLO life. And now they're diabetic, high blood sugar, high blood pressure. You know what I mean? And they're getting older, and I'm like, I look at both sides of the coin, and I say, okay, if I want to live long, I want to live healthily long, and that's sustainable. Because then you're off your you're not on maintenance, which half of us are. Half my family is on maintenance, and every time anong oras na? Okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't want to be that guy. You know what I mean? And I don't want to. I still want to date around, hopefully, and
When was the last time you went out on a date? Like a date?
oh man, I don't know. I normally don't do dates, but I mean, I go out, grab a. I like grabbing a bite.
Okay. Isn't that counted as a date for you?
Everyone's listening now. Like, oh yeah, we saw him out the other night.
Where? Tweet me. X me.
Oh,
Send me a message.
Do not.
On Instagram, _Gamboa. Where did you see Tony and who was he with? Did you take pictures? Send it. All.
no, don't do that, guys.
Send it!
Oh my gosh. Because I go out and grab a bite quite frequently.
You don't cook no?
I do. But if I'm going out with someone, or at least grabbing a bite with someone, I don't want to bring them to my place.
Yeah.
I kind of.
Yeah.
My place is like my sanctuary.
Yeah.
I mean,
secret to you.
it's just for me, unless
Okay, I understand. Yes.
But
I get what you mean.
yeah, it's only after hours, the operating hours, just past midnight till sunrise.
Grabe. Okay, anyway, so what are the restaurants that you have been?
Oh, I mean,
Let's reco. Mga baka may mga mag-first date dyan soon.
oh, first
Or
dates?
maybe like a medyo big milestone, like an anniversary. Where would Tony take someone na magwa 1 year na sila, ganun?
Oh, wow. Maybe first date. Why don't we do first
sige,
date?
first date muna.
First
Plan out
date.
a first date for someone.
I think first date, it depends on the budget, I guess. But I've been seeing a lot of posts on best of the best.
Okay, yeah, on
Right?
Facebook.
So Chinese food. I actually commented on this. Chinese food. Is it the best of the best? I commented was the best was I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, is it East Ocean or
Where's
Ocean
that?
East? It's by the Sofitel area.
Is that where we ate? Tayo? After we did NBA 3X? No.
Where did we eat ba?
We ate there sa that area, Sofitel area. Yung Miss Lick and Pao.
Where did we eat?
It's like a seafood Chinese restaurant. Yeah.
Was that
yeah.
Golden Phoenix?
I don't remember.
Well, there's a Golden Phoenix in that area.
Okay. But this one, the one you like, is golden. What?
Yeah,
East Ocean.
East Ocean.
Parang Golden
Phoenix.
Phoenix nga ata yung kinainan natin
Golden
before.
Phoenix. And then there's Summer Palace is good for Chinese. But yeah, let us know where you would take your first date.
Oh, nga.
Where have you taken your first date? I think that's important.
What? Love, what's that, the Chinese restaurant in Shang, BGC? What's it called? Canton Road, Tons?
Oh, Canton Road.
Oh my God, ang sarap!
Canton Road is good. I put that actually, I think. Did I put that?
It's so good.
Best of the best.
It's in Shang BGC. There's this beef dish that they have there. I think it's, I don't know what kind of beef it is. Pero may foie gras. You know how much it is per order? 8,000. One plate.
Oh, that's what you get for eating at the hotel. Yeah.
So good though.
Yeah.
Like insanely good. 8631089. We have a couple of callers, Tones.
Okay, let's check it out.
Come on.
All right, first date. Help me out here.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, good evening.
Sir, asan ka?
Sorry.
Kakagising lang natin, sir.
Are you in the States? Because it is, if you're in LA, it's 3.
Umaga doon ngayon.
Was it 3:30 in the morning? If you're in the East Coast, it's 6:30.
Good evening,
Sorry,
sir.
kakagising lang. Good evening. Yes.
Yes.
First date with my wife.
Oh, yes.
couple
Let's
of years
reminisce.
back.
Let's
Mga
reminisce.
6 years ago.
Okay.
Spiral. Hotel.
Oh, may only foie gras doon. Foie gras
Yes,
may
pampa-good
favorite.
shot, pampa-pogi point.
So,
Spirals.
first date nyo as magjowa or hindi pa kayo magjowa nun?
Mansari.
A month.
First Mansari jowa date.
Cute. Ang grabe. Ano ka, ha? Ballin', ha?
Para
First
good
month?
impression kagad, good shot kagad.
Tapos yung, monthsary after that, fast food na gano'n. Hindi naman.
Mansari
Nasa
after that, parang Dunkin' Donut na lang yata.
Masarap.
Dunkin' Donuts drive-through.
Yeah.
So, 6 years na kayo?
Yes, yes,
mukhang
ma'am.
gumana yung mo.
Yes, okay naman yung first impression.
Solid. Happy for you, sir. Solid
Thank you,
choice ang
thank you. Good
spiral.
evening.
At mahal. But
Spirals
thank you.
po.
Ingat, sir.
Bye.
Bye.
Where
8631089.
was
Let's
your
reminisce
first
your
date?
first date. Kami ni Pao?
Where did
Coco
you take her?
Ichibanya kami. Coco Ichibanya.
Coco Ichibanya.
Yeah, it's like the katsu place.
Is that Korean?
This is, Japanese.
Japanese?
It's in, kasi I used to live in Green Hills, diba? So it was walking distance from my house.
Okay.
Was good. Ako, social dieting ako. 8631089. Hello? Oops. Ito. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, who's this?
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
What's your name?
Yeah. Sa first date, I think okay lang for me like coffee muna sa cafe para
Okay.
I get to know him better. And then pag hindi ko siya gusto, pwede na ako makaalis agad. Kasi pag sa restaurant, alam mo yun, parang you have to wait for your food and have to eat
Tama.
before you go.
At least sa coffee shop, kung di mo siya bet, edi i-down mo yung kape mo, di ba? Inumin mo na
Yeah.
sobrang bilis. Okay. Okay. Pwede. Good,
Okay.
good
So
tips.
coffee,
good tips.
coffee muna.
So nangyari na ba yun? Na,
So where's a great coffee shop?
Okay.
I mean,
Sige, good question.
there's a lot of nice, coffee shops with the ambiance, the aesthetically.
Lalo na
it's-
ngayon, yeah.
Oh, there's so many. Like I know one guy goes to one in particular for all his that he matches with.
Oh, okay. Saan yun? What's the name?
Toby's Estate.
Toby's Estate.
Oh yeah, Toby's.
You, what's your name? Sorry, we didn't get your name.
I'm sorry, I'm Kat.
Kat. Okay, Kat.
Is
Ikaw,
Kat's-
what's your hindi si Kat stuff.
Kat's.
What's your favorite coffee date spot?
For me, kahit simple lang, kahit Starbucks lang, it's okay na.
Okay, Starbucks.
I'm a Starbucks girl. I like Starbucks coffee.
Okay.
Thanks, Kat.
Thank you.
All right.
Take care. 8631089. Usapang first date. Let's
See,
reminisce your first date.
I don't do coffee kasi, so it's never. And I always feel that I don't mind feeding the person. I might as well.
Galante ka eh.
No, that's not it. Even if it's not a nice restaurant, as long as, like, what's that in San Juan? It's a very
Eat fresh.
Eat fresh. I brought someone there just to grab something quick. I mean, it's
Sarap
not.
naman dun.
It's not.
Honestly, the quality has
It's not so
dipped a bit,
it's
but
not-
it's still pretty good.
It's not like high end.
Yeah, but it's good. Like,
But-
it's, paano ba? Maaasahan mo na masasarapan kayo.
But my needs, like for me, I'm very easy. I'm so easy.
Everyone knows you're
Veggies.
easy.
No, I'm easy to. I'm easy to feed. I'm a cheap date.
Yeah.
Basta may gulay,
Gulay.
I'm good.
I know
You
this
know,
about you. 863100899. You don't need that 8,000 peso plate of beef.
No, yeah. It doesn't even have to be. I will not eat 8,000 peso meat.
Hello,
Hi!
ako po si Alex Calleja.
Oy!
Alex!
Tito Alex!
Hello.
Miss you! Kamusta?
Dalawa lang. Okay naman, nagkukwentuhan para tayo ng mga first date.
Okay,
Naalala
okay.
mo ba yung first date niyo ni wifey?
Ika-classify ko muna. Nung
Nakailang first date na to
love
eh.
ko, first
Okay.
love ko ng McDonald's kami. Nung sikat na sikat pa yung McDonald's nung 86. Kasi
Oh my
86
God.
ako nagkaroon ng first love eh.
McDonald's.
First girlfriend mo
Okay.
to?
McDonald's
Where
sa
was this?
Greenbelt.
Green. Oh! Social.
Malapit sa Greenbelt 1. Tapos yung date ko na medyo nagkapera ako, 1989, sa Via Mare, Greenbelt 1
Aba!
pa rin.
Ano ka na?
Remember the Greenbelt 1 na sinira na ngayon, yung Via Mare?
Yes!
Oh
Gusto
my
ko yung may mga taon, 1989 Via Mare.
Oo, kasi may pera ako nun eh. May pera pa ako
The
nun.
Via Mare is still there, Alex.
Diba?
Sa kabila, isang side sa may kabilang side yun, di ba?
Meron silang greenbelt na sinara na, di ba? Recently.
Oo,
the
meron sila sa
Greenbelt
Greenbelt 1
1.
na sinara. Tapos meron nung isa pang Via Mare. Pero, yun nga, pero nung sa burger, yung malapit, alam mo yung
Sayang, choppy ka, Tito Alex. Ulit. Rewind.
ayun.
Yung sa wife
yung
mo.
date ko sa asawa ko, mushroom burger.
Sa Tagaytay?
Hindi, dito lang may mushroom burger dyan dahil sa Greenbelt. Sa Greenbelt na ako, hindi ako naglalalayo.
Wait,
Bakit favorite mo sa greenbelt?
bakit Greenbelt lahat?
Meron, magkatabi yung dati, Tokyo mushroom burger, pero maliliit na stall sila. If you remember, yung parking ngayon ng, alam mo yung McDonald's sa may likod doon,
Ah.
ano na yun, di ba? Parang mall na yun ng Greenbelt. If I'm
Yeah,
not mistaken,
Greenbelt
2.
Greenbelt
That
2.
was an
yeah.
open area. Remember yung A&W?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yung katabi, dati may Coronado pa na bowling dyan.
Coronado
Yes.
Lanes?
Coronado Lanes.
Oo, dati
exactly.
puro parking yan. Doon
Yeah.
merong area doon na magkakatabi yung maliliit na place at may mushroom burger doon. That was way back 1995, 96.
First date nyo yun ng wife mo, 95, 96?
Oo, ang kasama ko na ng mayaman, di ba, anak siya ng general. Naglalakad ako papunta doon galing sa bangkal para i-meet ko siya sa Greenbelt. Pero hinahatid niya ako ng kotse pa uwi sa bahay.
Sarap.
Wait,
That's how you do it, baby.
she lived in Bangkal and you lived in where?
Yeah, doon ako. Yan. Kaya, yun ang mga date. Tapos, sakto na yung pera. Ang ginagawa ko pag wala akong pera, mga alas 2, nagsasakla na ako. Sa may kanto ng Pasay Road, saka sa South Super Highway.
What is
Kasi
sakla?
malakas ako sa... Sakla is yung mga cards na dapat sa pag-legal
Games.
pag may patay. Pero pag illegal, pagka
like,
may mga kantuan.
It's like-
Ang 10 piso tatama ng 180. Pag tumama ako ng 360, alit na ako. Yung date na yun nun.
Sa class, during
Like
during
tong
the card,
its, like
tong
that?
its. It's like
Okay.
card game
Okay.
during the patay.
Okay. During the patay.
Ayun. Hindi ko alam, pero yung phone nyo, parang may tumutugtog na something.
May background music tayo, Tito Alex.
Oo, parang may background music tayo. Parang
Yan.
yung pinaghihintay ka ng tawag mo, yung parang...
Para
Ngayon,
naka-hold ka.
Oo, ngayon, ano na lang, kutob na lang tong sagot ko eh. Oo, yung dahil kilala ko kayo, alam ko na kung saan papasok si Susie, si Tony. So, kutob-kutob na lang to because of ano lang to, magkakakilala tayo. Pero may kasabay siyang tumutugtog.
Meron nga. Meron nga.
Narinig niyo ba yun?
Oo.
Meron
Sadya
talaga.
yan. Sadya yan.
Yun.
Kung kunyari, magpa-first date.
Bababa ko na ha.
Sige
Bababa ko na dahil
fine.
baka ma-LSS ako.
Fine. Okay, bye, Tito Alex.
You can catch Alex on the morning show. He's on what, twice a week, right?
I think so, yeah. Depende kung sipagin siya. So it's Mo, Sam, Karel, Alex,
Yeah.
and of course, Bam Aquino.
Sam YG's on the morning?
Sam, oh!
Sam. Kala ko yung Bombay na sa morning na eh. Okay.
What's na yun?
Maybe he's a morning person now.
Oh, morning person naman siya.
Not before.
Well, he
I think
works
he
out in the morning.
When he became a morning person.
Because of the chili assignment.
Yes. East Blue, that's it. That's in Conrad.
Oh,
So,
okay.
So my list was, for this is in terms of Chinese restaurants. So East Ocean, and then Golden Phoenix,
Okay.
and then cross between Canton Road or Summer Palace or Summer Place. Is it
Summer Place.
Summer Place?
People's Palace, Summer Place. Summer.
Summer Place, ba? Or is Summer Palace? One of those. The one in Shang.
Yeah.
It's a Shang.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Very good. 8631-0899. Pick it up, Tones. We have a few calls. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Yep.
All
yeah,
right.
man. Who's
Yeah, man.
this?
Yes, my name is Nico.
Nico, what's up?
Yeah,
First date.
date. Sushi kanina. Sorry. Japanese.
Japanese?
Japanese restaurant. We see ramen and mga sushi.
Japanese is always a good choice.
Especially if she likes sushi. She likes it raw. If a girl
She
likes it raw, I'm taking her sushi.
Ano
Yeah,
yun?
raw. Mga
Can't go wrong.
What's your go-to Japanese place here in Manila, sir?
Oh, mine?
Nico.
I don't want to say mine.
Bakit? Gatekeeper ka, Tony eh.
Eh.
What's your go-to Japanese restaurant in the country? In Manila? Nico.
Hello?
Hi, can you hear us? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Go.
Are you there?
Yeah, minsan yung mga restaurant sa sa mga hotels na 5-star, yun.
What's your favorite?
Ako, ramen usually.
Okay.
What's your favorite ramen place here?
Ramen is a tantan men.
Okay. Okay.
So you'd bring your first date to ramen, a ramen place.
Hindi ko siya doon, okay naman siya doon. Tapos, may hindi siya uminom ng beer. So, ko rin siya.
Okay, so Tantan Men is your go-to order, but what is your restaurant na favorite mo that serves ramen?
Yung restaurant is, sa lang, like the City of Dreams.
Oh, City of Dreams, yeah.
Ano yung ramen place?
Yeah.
Ay, oh my God, masarap yun!
Yeah, what's the name of
Soup, hitame ba yun?
Yeah.
Oh, sarap ng ramen doon! Sobrang sarap ng Tantan Men doon. Agree.
Yeah.
Agree.
Yun yung ko, is sa mga...
What's the name of the rest?
Eh, hitamase or something like that. Hidamase. Basta ang sarap.
Yeah,
And it's not
yeah,
super
yeah,
expensive. Diba, Miko? Hindi siya
Yeah.
masyadong mahal. Sarap siya.
Yeah.
Good choice, good choice.
Yeah.
Japanese, always safe. Thanks for the call, Miko.
Yeah. But can I agree?
Sorry?
Can I agree?
Of course. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hi to Katrina Mercado. Love you.
Nice.
Yun.
Yung pangalan. Love it.
Yeah.
Nice one, Miko.
Bye-bye.
Ingat. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
8631-0899. We got more calls. Ooh, hello.
Did we get put on hold?
Tayo yan. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi guys.
What's your name?
Ako,
sige.
gusto ko talaga Pinoy food eh. Pero pinakagusto ko nung dinala ko yung wife ko ngayon sa Sarsa. Yung
Oh, Sarsa, yeah.
restaurant ni Chef JB.
Yeah.
Masarap doon. Agree.
JP Anglo. Sobrang solid nung kare-kare nila ron.
Masarap yung
Tapos ang
food.
ganda pa ng ambience. So,
We're
yun.
the only one is now is it in South Legazpi, right?
Yes.
Di ba dati meron sa Green Hills ba yun?
There used to be one in Green Hills and Rockwell.
UP Town. Meron sa UP Town
Ah,
before.
okay.
Meron din siya dati sa MOA, pero nung ginawa yung MOA, nawala na yung restaurant. Kaya din.
Yeah, I
Ang
think
masarap sa Sarsa.
now is the only one is in Salsed along. I think is it Palanca?
I don't know.
Solid.
Masarap nga. Ano second place mo? Wala? For Filipino food? Okay, binaba niya na. Okay, thank you.
No,
Ay,
he's still
wala siya. Ay,
Wala, yun.
8631-0899. Magic, hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, who's this?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello?
we can hear you.
Ah,
Hi.
yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
What's your name?
I'm Doc Dia. I previously called before.
Hi, Doc.
Oh, another
How
dog
are
here.
you?
Hey, Doc.
Hello.
Yes, Doc. Usapang first date.
How come there's sound? Hello?
Hello? Can you hear us?
Hi.
Ayan, okay.
Okay, I don't know if you can hear me, pero
Yes, we can.
I'm a Southie. So
Okay.
actually, I would recommend South Bank Cafe and Lounge kasi may bar na kasi. So if you want to, have a little coffee pero gusto mo ma-upgrade to a drink, by the way, it's called South Bank kasi I previously heard you talk about it before.
Yeah, yung sa estancia.
Yeah, it's named South Bank kasi South Bank City sa Australia, I think. That's the reason.
Oh.
Kasi yung teams niya kasi, it's Australian eh. If correct me if I'm wrong pero the food is great. And then if you don't, if hindi mo type yung person, pwede mo namang medyo hindi
I-ditch.
ano ba tawag dito? Parang hindi mo siya, pwedeng hindi mo upgrade to a drink or whatever
Tama,
kasi nga
hanggang kape
hindi mo
lang.
na type.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, coffee lang. Pero if you want to have like a big date, I think Santon from Chino Roses, it's a Spanish place.
Ooh, I love
Oh,
Spanish.
Which restaurant?
What's it called again, Doc?
Santon, I think it's I'm not sure if I pronounced it correctly. It's Santon, Exanton. In
Okay.
Chino Roses. Very good
Spanish.
food. Sobrang sarap. I think that's for the anniversary stuff.
Is this on the second floor?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, Tony's been there. Who did you bring there, Tones? Who did you take? Parang kinikilig-kilig siya, nagre-reminisce siya, Doc, oh.
Ito yung parking
Oo
ito yung parking nasa taas ng building.
Yes, I think so, yeah. Pero super, I like the hamon iberico
Doc,
selection
wag
they
mo
have.
naman ibigay yung mga
Gatekeeper kasi to si Tones eh. Yung mga secret spots niya daw, Doc. Binubulgar mo eh. Gatekeeper
Ano
ka,
ba?
Tones.
Ay,
Kaya mo,
no.
magbulgar
Okay,
lang
pero
tayo.
Baka pang anniversary pala yun. Kasi kung, I don't know.
Kung first
Pero
date
it's
medyo.
really nice.
No.
Yeah.
I always ask the person.
You know what?
What-
I'm gonna tell you guys something. Yung may music background talaga, tama yan, no?
Malakas siya.
Si Alex, sobra lakas.
Okay,
Pero
take it out na lang.
anyway, I
please.
just want to greet you guys. Happy Monday and thank you again for a great show.
Thanks,
Bye, guys.
Doc. Ingat kayo.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. You know how TikTok now is like, basta there are food reviews everywhere, restaurant reviews everywhere, and then parang ang sarap-sarap when you see the influencers talk about it because obviously they're paid. Right?
Yeah, of course.
And then when the actual customers, they go to the restaurants, they're like, it's nothing great. So these calls, it's good
Is it-
resource
wait.
material for people.
Are you serious that these? Well, I'm on TikTok, but I'm not a user.
Medyo wild.
It's
all over.
It's usually just two things. Two people that I actually really look at is a political state of what's happening. Keep me up to date with what's going on.
Yeah.
And
But your For You page, it has to have all kinds of things, right?
well, I don't really. I just post stuff from 12 Monkeys. That's it.
Okay.
Videos. But I don't really scroll.
Okay.
I'm not a scroller.
Okay.
So
You're a shower.
no, because the restaurants. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should just do a review on all the restaurants that I go to. But then,
you
but then I
should.
don't want to do that because then that means
It's parang it'll be work na. But I mean,
no, not only that. That means everyone will go and it's my. I like going where
your fines.
to like
Alam mo, Pao is
chill.
also gatekeeper. Pero kasama
yeah.
kayong gatekeepers.
No, the reason why you know what I only tell my closest friends. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's only because where I don't know. I like going to eat because I eat alone. Majority of times I eat alone. Like this whole weekend I was alone.
Ah, liar. Ulul.
I was alone.
Freaking liar. Hello?
I was alone.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Hi.
Hi, Tony.
Hey.
Usapang first date, guys.
Okay.
Sa first date namin ng wife ko ngayon actually sa Harrison Plaza, yung Milk Tea House doon.
Oh wow! I haven't been
That
to
was way back 2012.
Harrison Plaza. Didn't they renovate that whole area?
Yeah, actually they demolished already the Harrison Plaza.
Right, it's gone.
Yeah, the memories gone.
Nawala ba yung Chinese restaurant sa gitna? Never na Chinese resto?
What's that?
Nasa gitna siya ng Harrison Plaza. It's the one standing alone.
Damn.
Standalone restaurant na Chinese.
Parang wala na rin.
It's gone.
Wow.
The whole mall talaga is gone. So that was 2012. Then after a year, same place, na din ako nag-propose.
Aw, doon ka nag-propose. Okay, nice.
Yeah, actually 10 years anniversary namin this April 30.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, guys.
Oh, you want to say hi to her? Go.
Yeah, actually I'm in the parking lot sa hospital kasi nagpapa-check up kami ng baby namin.
Aw, cute naman.
So yeah, that's thank you for visiting.
Happy anniversary, you guys.
Thank you.
Stay happy. Bye.
Happy anniversary.
Bye.
All right, usapang first date. Let us know. 86310-899. Let's take a quick break. I believe we have Antoinette Toss
Oh, wow.
calling us because today is Earth Day. A very important day, which is close to my heart. You know me in the environment.
Of course, yes.
And
Sustainability.
Miss Earth Day as well. Miss Earth, the pageant.
Okay, yes.
And so
Yes,
I
those.
try to get a bunch of ladies who are helping the environment and our planet Earth to really speak on more about how important it is to take care and the sustainability of planet Earth and what we can do in our own ways.
Yeah.
Whether it's using less water, switching off the gadgets, the lights in the home when you're not there, not using the aircon the whole day. I mean, these are little things that we can do. So I believe we have Antoinette Toss coming on
that.
in like 7:15 to talk more about. She's actually in a symposium for planet Earth.
Is this portable radio presenting Antoinette Toss? Damn. Nagka-budget na yung magic
This is for the love.
for the love of the environment,
For
of the
love.
earth.
Exactly. So we'll get to her in a short bit. But stick around. Let us know your first date venues, whether it's a restaurant, coffee shop, or even Ortigas Park. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, have you been to that park? It's so small. It's like the size.
na yun?
Ito na yun. 20.
booth na.
I think it's
Liit ng
20.
booth, ah.
I think it's 20 square meters. Nga.
Gago.
So no, I'm serious. I've
You're
been.
lying. What is a 20 square meter park?
Oh, check it out.
Ano, paso?
Ask Gino. He frequent that because it's across strata.
Oh, that one! Ang liit. It's not naman as small as this.
Well,
but it is quite
It's
small.
small.
It's small.
Yeah, it's just a little path.
Yeah.
It's not a park.
Yeah.
It's a
basically
parquet.
like a walkway.
Well, it's a parquet, right? So yeah. All right, let's take a quick one and come right back of more of Boys Night Out.
Tony, Slick, Gino, and Tin. Boys Night Out. Magic 89.9.
The voice of summer, Magic at 9. Hopefully everyone's doing okay. Hello.
Tony.
Behind the scenes.
Reminiscing. Speaking of dates, there are also non-dates.
Hindi naman date. It's just grabbing
It's just
a
a
bite.
meal.
I don't know. I just
Me and Pao, every time we eat out, it's a date.
no, because I always feel that there's so much expectations when you put date that if it doesn't work out, gago yun, hindi nag-reply.
Oh, nag-date kami tapos
walang follow through or
ginost ako.
you know, no, none one goes. I don't really,
You don't ghost? You strike me as a ghoster.
I could ghost.
Or a ghost.
No, I could. Like if it's toxic, I will need to like, okay.
I'm a ghoster.
Boundaries can be set really quickly. Like, okay, get out of my vicinity, out of my space.
Yeah.
My peace is
Like closure, hard stop, enough.
my peace is my is really expensive. So I know when to draw the line. But at the same time, I've learned through the years to really communicate even after. But some don't want to talk. Some feel it's still like Gaza. They'd rather.
They hate you.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. Hate's a strong word.
They're mad.
But
They're angry.
I don't like to hate anyone because that's wasted energy.
True.
So I've always tried to be respectful and try to reach out. But if they don't want to,
But isn't that why people nga want closure? Like the closure talk. Para, like, done. Kasi if you ghost, that's what's missing.
I always believe that there's always a reason for everything. And if they don't, you don't, I always felt that you don't need closure to talk to someone. You can have closure with yourself. And I think that's the most important is if you can actually talk to yourself, not in that way where, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is to tell yourself, all right, let's move on. Let's work on the future instead of working on in the past.
Yes.
Because
Very valid.
Because if you keep on focusing on the past, you continue to feel the same way. The emotions of the past will always come forward, and you want to move on. You want to start new, fresh, and that's why a lot of people, after a huge traumatic experience, they either move, leave, or change their hairstyle.
Yeah.
I mean, change environment.
That's
change,
their form of closure.
yeah, change the places that they used to go to.
Yeah.
You know,
Change
everything.
routines. But what if, okay, let's say ikaw, sige, you're emotionally mature enough and maybe you weren't as invested in the relationship enough to be able to, get closure for yourself. Don't you owe it to that other person who may not be as, strong as you or may have been more invested than you in the relationship, na siya, naghahanap siya ng closure na hindi niya makuha within herself or within himself. Don't you owe it to that person to try and give that to them?
Well, yes and no, because each person is different. Some people, even if you give them that opportunity, they still will feel the same way. And you got to think about those people who have lost a loved one that never that were never on good terms, and only till their deathbed, only till the funeral, they asked for her forgiveness.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, for
and,
sure.
And I always feel that way, you can always ask for closure in your own way to the universe and say, you know what? It's done. Let's move on.
What if they have unanswered questions that ikaw lang ang makakasagot?
That would be up to that person. If that individual...
But would you oblige?
I would have to say that, well, for me, yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah. If someone came up to me and goes, yo, what happened between...
Yeah, what happened? Yeah, but what happened? What?
You should just wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Explain. I just want to know. Ganon. You'd answer.
I would always answer. I have nothing to hide. I think with everyone that I've dealt with in the past, I've always tried to be neutral, at least. If they're not, at least me be neutral in every possible way.
They might feel like, okay, maybe I did something wrong. That's why Tony just, peaced out. So I want to know, so I won't repeat it, in a future
Well,
relationship.
that's always open, but usually...
Ikaw may kasalanan.
Yeah.
Very self-aware man.
Yeah. Usually it's me, which we know that we aren't robots.
Oh, for sure.
And boundaries boundaries are set, but because emotions get the best of us, and we always
overstep sometimes.
Yeah, well, I'll be guilty as well. You know what I mean? Emotions get the best of us. So even though boundaries are set, sometimes, you know what I mean? You have to go back into place and say, hey, this is what we agreed upon. This is what the conversation was regarding this matter. And sometimes it doesn't happen, and you have to put your foot down.
Kilig is a powerful weapon. So, magpakilig kayo responsibly. Yeah.
Yes. Hashtag kilig responsibly. Yeah.
Magpakilig responsibly.
Speaking of kilig, we have one lady here who's kilig about Mother Earth.
Yeah, love that.
We have Miss Antoinette Toss, who's also the head of, if I'm not mistaken, Cora, which is... she's also a UN Goodwill Ambassador.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's Planet Cora, a nonprofit organization that does all about clean cities or cleaning the environment, or cleaning the waters, the oceans, and caring for the biodiversity of everything in terms of on land and in the sea. She's also part of the Sustainable Planet and Ecot Center. Ecot Center.
Ecot?
So it's an ecological...
Ecot. Oh, that's cute. Yeah. That's a cute play on words.
It's empowering communities through the circular economy. So it's basically self-sustainable. And
she is doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, definitely. And we're glad to have her on Earth Day, which is very important for all of us. And it should be important because if you have kids or planning to have kids...
Saan sila titira kung wala na Earth?
Exactly. And so, Antoinette, how you doing?
Hi, Tony. Hi, Tin. Happy Earth Day.
Happy Earth Day. I love...
You're so fresh.
Are you at the beach? Oh, my gosh.
No. This is an image of mangroves behind me. I am not at the beach right now. I'm actually at a meeting, but I'm so grateful to be with you guys for Earth Day. Thank you so much for asking me to stop by and to pop in to talk about this year's theme, which is actually Planet versus Plastics.
Oh, it's a war.
Yeah. Please tell us more about it. What are you doing? What are the certain campaigns? How can people get involved as well?
Well, first, let's talk about the issue. Plastic has become such an issue because we're actually producing every year over 400 million tons of plastic waste. So that's like dumping a garbage truck of plastics into the ocean every single minute. That is what that's like. And the worst part about plastics is honestly, it's the fact that it lasts forever. So plastics don't decompose, they don't biodegrade. They just break apart into smaller and smaller pieces called microplastics, which is now in everything from the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat. It's even been found in human placentas and in human blood. And so researchers and scientists have revealed that this is actually harming the human body through endocrine disruptors that target hormones and cause various forms of cancers. And this is just when we talk about plastics. In the Philippines, plastics is completely connected to a number of social injustices, and particularly the fact when we talk about who is to blame, people always get blamed when in reality, people are actually trying to make ends meet every single day to provide for their families' basic needs, and of course, to be able to provide a future for their children. And so when we think of these sustainable solutions, most of the time they're inaccessible, they're not affordable, they're out of reach, especially for vulnerable communities. And vulnerable communities are the ones that are primarily impacted by this. But of course, there are many ways that we can get involved. Everything we do, the small actions we take always matter. From coastal cleanups to reducing our waste and carrying our own refillable tumbler. So let me make this.
That's what I need to do.
Yay! Oh my gosh! Yay. Thank you so much, Chin.
You need to teach Tony because every day he comes to work with a plastic bottle of water.
Yeah,
every day.
My Evian water.
Naka-Evian siya every day.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Sana yung glass.
I need to change my ways.
You do, Tony.
I do.
To share to everyone out there that actually has a tumbler, it's one of the best ways to start. So if you have your own reusable tumbler, single-handedly, you alone are already helping reduce up to 1,000 plastic bottles from entering the environment each year. And that is just the power of one. So imagine when we do these kinds of actions collectively. Because as of now, the World Bank revealed a study that in the Philippines, every day, we discard over 163 million sachets. So that's pretty intense. 163 million sachets per day. So we really need to reduce production, reduce usage, and governments and especially businesses need to provide better pathways for people. Refill, reuse, and of course also recycling.
How is some cities I know have taken part and with the single-use plastic, banned them in certain cities. I think Pasig has no more straws. I think QC also with the single-use plastic.
Nice.
A
lot of coffee shops
made
really don't
initiatives.
use plastic straws anymore.
There you go.
Which is great.
Yeah.
Yes, there are a lot of cities that are actually implementing various types of policies, programs. There are some that are banning plastics, but more than this, we actually need better solid waste management systems and ways of implementing them. And even the DENR itself mandates barangays, because across the world, the most successful solid waste management systems begin where the source of litter is. So wherever litter is generated. So in our households, in our businesses, it could even be schools, anywhere where litter is generated, we have to segregate and we have to make sure that they are clean and dry. Because believe it or not, even if the circular economy exists, wherein we can take these recyclables and turn them into other products, recyclers will not buy them if they are mixed and all soiled and contaminated with food waste and other items. And speaking of food waste, I don't want to just zero in on plastics because food waste is actually an even bigger issue. Food waste is actually responsible for 10% of global greenhouse gas emissions. And this is actually 4 times more than the global airline industry. So as we talk about less travel, we really need to look at how we are wasting food. And this actually happens because when food ends up in landfills or dump sites, it emits a greenhouse gas called methane, which is actually worse than carbon dioxide and global warming. So it's really a reduction of waste. in all forms, whether it's plastics, whether it's packaging, whether it's food, whether it's fashion. It's really looking at how we have so much of everything in the world. We need to use a little less, and we need to make things to last and to be reused over and over and over again.
Antoinette, let me ask you about, I'm not too familiar with composting. Does that help if we actually, I know some companies have made their makeshift compost machines. I know I saw one influencer posting about how in her home she has a compost machine, but syempre that if you put that inside the house in your condo, di ba,
And not everyone has the money to buy their own compost machine.
yeah, like I mean, it was a really small gadget, but won't that attract ants and
Langaw.
cockroaches and langaw?
Ipis,
Or
no.
yeah, I mean, how sustainable is that? And how can we learn how to create a compost machine?
So composting is incredible for the planet. So it's not just a way of managing food waste, but it's also regenerative. So it's something that can be turned into fertilizer and so much more. I am not an expert on composting, but there are many ways that it can be done. So right now, I guess on a bigger scale, I will talk about how solid waste management systems on a local government level actually offer this in a lot of barangays, wherein they will pick up your kitchen waste. So magtanong kayo sa inyong barangay hall because they might be providing that. And in particular, there are some barangays like the one that we are working with in Barangay San Isidro in Parañaque City that is helping establish this as well. There are certain villages that provide a composting service as well. And there are companies that help provide buckets and systems and ways to do it at home. So yes, you are right, then there are more expensive machines as well that are pretty innovative, that are also amazing. But there are also more holistic ways to do them as well, whether you have a home garden, a balcony, or just a small area to place it. And it doesn't have to be smelly when it's done the right way. So yes to composting, of course, especially because this is one of the best ways to eliminate food waste, aside from consuming everything that we have.
I know we've gone a far stretch from how we were before when it comes to segregating trash, but I still feel not everyone is educated in how to separate plastics to food waste to
And sometimes
regular waste.
It's nakakalito eh. So what's biodegradable? What's non-biodegradable? You know? So when you see those, like, there are
The
separate
three.
trash. Yeah.
Tatlo yan, di ba?
Maganda yung may nakasulat or may drawing na, okay, papel,
Yeah.
dito yan. Okay, plastic, dito yan. So those are very helpful, I think.
Yes, I agree, because even for me, every day, I always still feel like I'm learning so many new things. And even when it comes to segregation, the best way that I was able really to learn was from bins that were labeled correctly and properly. So I have a tendency now when I'm even traveling to other places with amazing solid waste management systems, binubuksan ko talaga yung malalaking bin, sinisilip ko yung laman. Kung talaga bang linalagay nila yung tama, curious lang din talaga ako minsan. And there are places that really do it. And sad to say, one of the things na naririnig namin parati whenever we go to communities or we visit any group is the fact that sometimes people get discouraged kasi feeling nila nagsisegregate sila but it gets mixed together anyway.
Eventually.
So we definitely need more infrastructures and systems that can provide this for us. Kasi sa totoo lang, people really want to participate. People are doing their best to really learn more and be a part of these systems. And so we really look to the government and once again to companies to really take the lead, especially now that there is the EPR law. So that's the Extended Producer Responsibility Law that mandates companies, especially multi-million companies, to make sure that they are recovering what they produce. And this is cascading every year from the first year, 20%, 40%, 60%. So it's a huge mandate that we are very hopeful will also divert companies from producing more single use and really looking at making more high quality items.
That is amazing. I didn't even know that. EPR?
Yes, the EPR law, Extended Producer Responsibility.
So you mentioned how this year's theme is planet versus plastic, right? What are some other ways that we can reduce plastic usage? And this is personally speaking because I'm guilty. So a water bottle or
A tumbler.
a very fancy one that Tin has. Social.
I actually have a couple that I carry with me kasi kailangan ko talaga ng kape.
One for hot, one for
One
cold.
for coffee and one for water. So I really carry these with me. And they're also both made of recycled materials. And
Okay.
carrying your own reusable items helps a lot. Even your own food containers, your eco bag. Do not underestimate the power of bringing your own eco bag no matter where you go. Lalo na if you're traveling or you're actually planning on doing some shopping. So it's a really great way of reducing. And then also making sure that we buy products to last. So what we really want to avoid is single use. Kasi nga, diba, plastics last forever. So you think to yourself, why would we make something that we will only use once to last for all of eternity? And so we want to avoid single-use items and really look at the things that are more reusable as well. And you can join coastal cleanups. With that, I'm going to give out a big invitation to everyone.
Let's
We've got a
go.
coastal cleanup happening this Saturday, April 27 in Manila Bay. I've posted the link on my page and it's also on the Planet Cora page. So if you guys can join us, we'll be doing a coastal cleanup for Earth Day.
Is that
And
is that morning or evening?
it's early in the
I
morning.
know all the time. I'm
7
telling you.
a.m.
Tony, you can go straight from the club to the coastal cleanup.
Every
Come
time
on.
they ask me to come, I remember Angie King asked me, and I'm like, yeah, it's 4 a.m. 4 a.m. 4 a.m. call time. What the F?
This time starts at 7 a.m.
Oh,
I'll
7.
register slot for you.
Oh, 7.
So we'll
tapos
see you
kaya
on
mo yan.
Saturday.
7
Tony and Sid.
a.m. 7. Can I bring my beach gear so I can get a tan while we're at it?
Yes, you
Why
definitely can get a good tan.
So it's in Manila Bay. We're gonna be actually in
Yes,
the.
it's along Manila Bay.
Okay. All right.
Yes, and we've had friends come straight from the club before as
Oh, that's
well.
what Tony's
so-
gonna do.
Yeah, I know.
From the club he owns. Can I ask how you got? I mean, I'm listening to you. You're so knowledgeable. You're not reading from a script. You're so passionate about this, and it's really inspiring me. How did you get into this?
like years ago.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
There's a very, very long version. But honestly, Cora's the name of my mom, actually. And she passed in 2004 from cancer. And without realizing it, for a period of over 10 years, I was going through so much depression, anxiety, and these were things that weren't really discussed at the time. And I guess throughout that period, that decade, something grew inside of me that just wanted to do more. And that was somehow connecting back with what I was feeling. And even if someone wasn't going through the same thing, it was really looking at how pain is pain, no matter how you look at it, and wanting to find healing through possibly helping others. And it just started with a quick volunteering initiative and asking friends and family to do this once a month. And from there, grabe, just the power of having people around you that want to do the same thing. In a year, we ended up turning into a nonprofit. And you know, the facts, the numbers, the knowledge. Imagine, I've been using single-use plastics my entire life. Sabi ko, if only I had known sooner, I would have reduced it or done something different earlier, much, much, much sooner. Because I began my journey already in my late 30s. And so I always tell people it's never too early, but it's never too late to start. And I always share that, you know, it's not something that I've been doing all my life. And anyone can start at any age, anytime, for whatever reason. It doesn't have to be the environment. It can be for whatever really touches your heart, whether it's communities, children, women, youth. So much can be done.
You're amazing, girl. You really are.
It's
I'm so
crazy.
inspired.
I was there at the very start of when she started this. We Are Cora. I was there. And at first I was like, wow, this is something really... I think you even guessed it on the show when you first started. Because we used to hang out back in the day. And
Yes. Used to hang out way more. Oh my goodness. I haven't been out in so long. I haven't seen friends, and I promise
Yeah.
to see more people soon. But honestly,
well, you're much older than me, so
Hoy, ako pala kapal na mukha mo, Tony, utang na loob.
Tita Antoinette
Kabahan
was...
ka. Ang
Eh,
kapal.
mas bata talaga ako eh. Like growing up,
I'm dead.
growing up, I would see her on TV. So I was like, oh, Tita Antoinette, can you guest on the
Kapal
show?
mo.
And she obliged. She was like, yeah.
He's telling everyone he's 29, so I guess it's fine.
No, seriously, Tony, I just want to thank you because it means so much to be able to use this platform to share these kinds of messages. And so I always appreciate it when you reach out and ask. And I always want to make sure that I find a way because these opportunities are so important to us, to me, to the nonprofit, and to the global mission. So thank you.
Of course. I'm also a volunteer for the Save Soil movement. I have been for the past 3 years. So I know how it is to get this opportunity to speak on a bigger platform at any time that you can. And I know that you started this We Are Cora 10 years ago. So, and I know how much it means to you. So anything to help the environment and help spread awareness. I know a lot of people are like, oh shit, it's just planet Earth. But if you have kids or planning on to have kids, you know what I mean? You're going to want the world as clean and as safe as possible.
And for it to still be there.
Yeah.
Alam mo yun? Because there is a possibility that it won't if we keep doing the things we're doing.
You don't want to wear a helmet for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? We have the luxury of being able to breathe it now. Well, in some places it's polluted and the air quality is so bad. But I don't want to see the future where kids will have to wear gas masks or helmets and with oxygen tanks going around playing, you know what I mean? So
It's so dystopian, but it's also so possible.
it is possible, and we have to prevent that. And that's why we have people like Antoinette, Tita Antoinette, to tell us and remind us how important it is to reduce, reuse, and recycle. And that being said, thank you so much. I know you have to head to your meeting. Your meeting's at 7:30, and it's 7:36.
We kept you too long.
No worries at all. Thank you so much. And yes, what we do is not just actually for future generations, it's for the generations of today that are already being impacted. Every month, we're shattering global temperature records every single month. And it would be such an injustice to the children of the future if they only see the beauty of our ocean, biodiversity of animals and wildlife through pictures, through images, and not being able to see this with their own eyes. And so for those of you out there with loved ones, this is for the people that we love. And of course, for generations to come, thank you, Tony and Tin. Happy Earth Day. And together, let's make Earth Day every single day together.
Love that.
That's it.
I love that.
I've done my reducing my carbon footprint over the years. So.
I know you have. I know this is something you're very conscious about, except for the fact that you bring a bottle of Evian every single day.
Yeah. That I have to get rid of. But I stopped eating animals. And,
Oh, yes.
and hopefully building a family is not in the work. So I've taken that out as
Hindi talaga
carbon
fit.
footprint, eliminating that, and kids eliminating that.
Okay.
That I know of.
That you know of. Okay.
But yeah. On that note, I will.
Oh, and I heard that.
Yes.
Oh yeah, what else?
For those of you that have recyclables, oh my goodness, you can bring it to our Ecot Center. We accept clean, dry, and segregated recyclables, and we will pay you for your recyclables.
Oh my
Plastic,
God.
metal,
Okay.
glass,
All right.
paper.
Done. I didn't know where to bring them. So
Where is the Ecot Center?
yeah.
Right now, it is located in Parañaque City. We're opening a new one in Manila as well very soon. We are going to be doing pickups and pop-up events. So you can find out more by going to our page, Ecot Center, ECOIKOT.
I used to see that
Solid name.
on a Sunday, I think in BGC. I would see something like Eco Center.
Like a pop-up? Ganun.
Like a pop-up. I don't know if that was them, but I saw they were picking up plastic waste.
Yes, there are many wonderful initiatives doing similar projects as well across Manila and the Philippines. And so we wish for more and more of them.
Yeah.
And we hope that wherever you are, when you see these, you can participate.
You know what's so crazy is in Europe, I think this was in, if I'm not mistaken, in maybe in Switzerland or in France, they have a machine in like the convenience stores. So after drinking your water bottles, it gives you euros.
Oh.
ipapasok mo yung plastic bottle, and then it shows it, dicing it up. Parang ano siya, vending machine. You stick it in, and it's like, it shows you cutting up the plastic.
So cool.
I took a
my
video.
God.
I took a video of it. I'll actually look for it, and I'll send it to you. And
I've seen the machines that take it, but I've never seen the ones that dice it up.
yeah, it dices it up in front of you. It has this robot that cuts it up, and then you wait for the euros, 1 or 2 euros depending on the weight, I think, of the item, and then you get back €1.
There you go.
€1 is a lot, right? Because how much is wine? I think euro's 3. I think water's €3. So yeah, plastic bottles. That's the way to go.
Well, just to let you guys know, at one point we were offering 54 pesos for 1 kilo of aluminum cans. So tignan natin ang market price at the moment. And whatever you have, we offer points per kilo here in the Philippines. And of course, in the future, we hope, Tony, that we can have those kinds of innovations, like the countries that have those reverse vending machines and technologies.
Yeah, why don't we bring it in? Let me talk to some friends.
Tony, you're rich. Bring it in.
Yo.
Why don't you bring it in?
Yaman mo eh.
Yo.
Sell one of your clubs.
You can make it happen, Tony. We'll support you. Cora will support you all the way.
The pressure.
Let's do it.
I just want to invite you on the show. Let's talk about Earth Day.
Tapos nagpabili na ng machine.
Now you gotta buy myself a plastic reverse vending machine.
Reverse vending machine.
My goodness gracious. All right. And how can people follow you for updates on where to go, what to do, and more about Earth Day?
Thank you so much. So whether it's Earth Day or any other activities for people and the planet, you can follow me on all my social media platforms at Antoinette Toss, and of course at Planet Cora. You can also follow at Ecot Center to learn more about how you can exchange your recyclables for points. And I hope to see you guys soon at one of our events.
All right. Thank you, Antoinette.
Thank you. Happy Earth Day.
Thank you. Happy Earth Day, Tony Tin. Happy Earth Day,
Thank
everybody.
you for all that you do.
Yeah, thank you
so
for being
much.
an eco warrior.
That she is.
Take care. I'll see you soon.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Good night, everybody.
Bye. There you go, Antoinette Toss doing
she's
the Lord's work.
incredible.
Yeah.
Wow.
10 years.
Yeah.
That's how passionate she is. Coming up on the show, stick around. Tin is going to tell us how kissing your partner can make you live longer and earn more. What the hell? Goodness gracious. That's coming up. Stick around for more.
Tony, Slick, Gino, and Tin. Boys Night Out. Magic 89.9.
The Voice of Summer, Magic 89.9 training season. Dua Lipa. All right. Here we go with the news. News. They can quite make headlines. Headlines. Is it true that kissing your partner before they leave for work extends your life?
Apparently, it says here, husbands who kiss their wives regularly live longer than those who don't. That's what a study says. Among many gestures of love, kissing is perhaps the most romantic and intimate expression shared by two lovers or partners. This act of intimacy not only brings two people physically closer, it also helps them bond emotionally. Many studies that have been conducted to observe the benefits of kissing, and researchers have proved that kissing lowers the levels of stress hormones, making people feel happy, and it also has an overall feel-good factor in our lives. Not only that, ba't ang weird ng grammar nito? Not only that, a long time back, a few scientists in Germany have also found a life-altering benefit of kissing. In the 80s, a psychological study was carried out in Germany. After the 2-year study ended, scientists arrived at some startling conclusions. And one such observation was that husbands who kissed their wives every day before going to work were found to live longer, an average of 5 years or more than those men who did not kiss their wives.
Shoot.
An average of 5 years or more.
Don't make me have to make the decision of changing my whole life plan. The blueprint changes. Don't make me change the blueprint.
Tony, there are other surprising findings from the study pa.
Okay.
It also
Ano pa?
found that husbands who gave their wives a goodbye kiss before leaving for the office earned 20 to 35% more money than those
Okay.
who didn't.
30% more?
20 to 35. That's
So you're telling me if I get
Substantial.
married, that Magic 89.9 Quest broadcast is going to pay me 35% more than what I'm making now? No fucking way. No effing way.
Hindi ko alam.
Are you
Wala akong
serious?
masagot dyan. Baka hindi.
Why don't you tell that to Sam? He got married. What happened to him? What happened to him?
Moving on with the article. Around 110 top industrial managers from Germany participated in the study, and after analyzing their question and answer samples, it was found that 87% of the employees who kissed their wives before leaving home saw an increase in pay and held better positions in the office. 87%. That's kind of a crazy number.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Was this in the Philippines or the
No,
study?
this is in Germany.
Germany, right? Okay.
So,
Totally irrelevant.
Dr. Arthur Zabo
Okay.
said, so he summarized the findings. Husbands who leave home in the morning without kissing their wives do so either because the couple has had a spat or because they've grown apart. In either case, the husband begins the day with a negative attitude. He tends to be moody and depressed. He's disinterested in his work and surroundings. While a great many men feign indifference to their wives, nearly all of them are deceiving themselves. Wow, Dr. Zabo! Even if a man has ceased to love his wife, he is still influenced by her attitude towards him. Our research proves this, and conclusively so. A husband who kisses his wife every morning before he goes to the office begins the day with a positive attitude. His feeling of harmony is reflected physiologically as well as mentally.
What if you kiss your partner but you don't like them anymore, or like you're just doing it as a routine? What was there a study on that?
Tones wala. Baka gusto mong i-fund.
Well, hindi ako
Extension
nag-ano eh.
ng
Wala
study.
naman ako hinahalik na ayoko eh. If I don't want to kiss someone,
Or yun din, baka, sige,
I've-
maybe, no, what, yun nga, sabi diba, maybe
I've
they've
never
grown
kissed
apart.
anyone that I didn't want to kiss, or at least, yeah,
Yeah,
there hasn't been a person where just for the sake of just kissing them,
Like a dare.
like no, not even the dare, but like get into the routine where you no longer have that attraction,
Yeah.
but you just go through the motions kasi
Yes.
nandun na.
Yeah.
I've never done that. I haven't
mean,
done that.
It's kind of, medyo na-address naman siya sa article. Kasi, di ba sabi, either nag-away, if you don't kiss
spat.
your wife, either nag-away kayo or you have grown apart.
Apart. Okay.
Right?
okay.
So, when you have, let's say, you're one of those husbands na grew apart with the wife, hindi na kayo naghahalikan every morning, it's still you starting the day not so positively.
That's right. Okay.
So, pasok. Explains it.
So that's what husband and wife, right? This
Yes, for
this
married
survey
couples.
is for married
Yes.
couples. So if you are living in, it'd be a totally different.
I mean, it makes sense, right? If you start your day on a positive note, then, when you get to the office, medyo good mood ka, ready to take on the day, kesa yung BV kapag gising mo,
True,
medyo
true,
hindi ka
true.
gagana magtrabaho. So, it makes sense. 87%. That's
Yeah.
wild.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So
Pakasal ka na, Tones.
no, no, I don't think that's gonna solve anything.
Okay.
35. If you tell the boss that in writing and the owners that I will get a 35% increase in
pay.
salary if I get married.
This could be a movie, ah. Di ba there are movies na, okay, hindi namin bibigay yung mana mo hanggat hindi ka mag-asawa.
I actually know
Diba?
someone
May ganon.
that
It
actually got
happens.
married. Actually, he
Because-
broke up with a girl because the parents did not like the girl.
Okay.
So he actually broke up with her and married the girl that the parents wanted him to
Oh, wow.
para makuha niya yung mana.
Mana.
And
Are they still together?
oh yeah. They got like I think 4 kids now.
Okay.
They're very much.
They're happy?
I hope they're happily
You
together.
think he kisses her in the morning before he leaves for work?
I think he does more. I think he does more.
Right.
Yeah,
Alright.
there's like a 20-year gap.
Oh, that's who his parents chose for him?
She's also very, yeah. I think it was more of a.
20-year age gap, though. Damn.
I don't mind a 20-year age gap. I don't mind a. Yeah, I think it's. I think as you get older, it's okay. I think it's when you're younger.
That's medyo.
That's medyo whoa. But as you get older, for me.
Hey, you're only 29, so would you date a 9-year-old?
No.
You shouldn't.
I'll tell you
it's
when,
wrong.
when I hit 50, I'll let you know. When I hit 50.
Okay. I'll write it in my diary.
I really think that it's more on who you get along with. Yung pakikisama, the companionship as you get older. Because physically things, I would like to think majority, physically you get more, you're not working in the same manner. In terms of your libido, unless you're biohacking. Yeah, you're biohacking and whatnot.
Do you biohack that part of yours? Do you need to?
Yeah. I've seen a drastic drop. Just
at the ripe young age of 29?
Yeah. I
Damn.
I think also because of the life force of me and just I've been very
Oh, we know this.
My life has been very colorful.
I think everyone knows this.
So I've just been like, and that's why I take breaks all throughout the year, just so
Way to abstain and such.
just so that self-preservation is key. Especially if you're a serial dater, it takes a lot out of you. It's not easy. Trust me, a lot of people can't stand it. Being single, then meeting someone, and the thing is with me is I don't have expectations on anyone. So just organically just goes.
Yeah.
It grows. You grow fond of that person or you don't. And you move on. And that's about it.
I think it's easier for guys to say that than girls. Yes.
Majority would be, but I think also there are now, I wouldn't take it upon them. I wouldn't take it away from women now that are very, I would have to say, I guess they've also taken the role of how some guys are and said, hey, if guys can do it, we can do it too. And I'm not talking about just locally. In North America, some girls are,
for sure.
They're worth what they're worth. They know that they ain't gonna mess around unless a guy wines and dines them. Here in Asia, it's a bit more. It's not so much. Not like there. Before you can do anything, you gotta show either your credit score, wine and dine them, take them out.
That's weird. Showing your credit score is odd.
Yeah, some girls are all about that.
Odd.
It's all about that. It's gotten to that point where, okay, you have a nice car, you have a nice house, but what's your credit score? Baka utang lang yan. Because in the States,
May credit score ba tayo dito?
I don't know if we have a credit score.
Parang wala eh,
But
no?
wala.
Wala.
It's just a word of mouth. Right? It's like how you guys bullshit everyone how, like, I'm making all this.
Tony's so rich.
No, what? That's,
Filthy rich.
I wouldn't be here.
No, you love this kasi.
No. I wouldn't be here. I'd be like Sam.
Peace out.
Yeah, cruising, vacationing with the wifey, wherever he may be. Yeah. But then again, he quit because he didn't need
we
it.
know why he quit.
He didn't need it.
And that's it for the news.
News. Like, go and make the headlines. And that's the show.
We're done for the day.
Tomorrow, who do we have? We have a Taga Tuesday. We also have, I want to do that survey regarding who kisses their partner in the mornings.
Sige. Okay.
All right.
Let's do a recap of the
article.
article. And then
So we'll see and find out which couples still actually kiss every morning before they go to work.
And then, so let's test the findings. So, let's say, okay, sige, you kiss your wife in the morning.
Yeah.
Do you earn a lot?
What if both parties are working? So do we have to ask both husband and wife, did their salaries go up in the years that they were
Kissing the... Okay. Sige. Let's do it.
Yeah, because right now
We
it's
wanna know. We
double
need to know.
A lot of more families are double income. I think that article in Germany where it was
Oo
conducted
nga, baka.
was
Parang
maybe
hindi. Oo. Parang yung guy lang yung nag-work.
a single family homework.
single
so
income
we'll
family.
see. Single
Yeah.
income. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Talk about it tomorrow.
Well, out of here.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. This is Tony.
My name is Tin. Thank you for listening to Boys Night Out. Keep it here on The Magic.
Tony, Slick, Gino, and Tin. Boys Night Out. Magic 89.9.